tomorrow night
I like your cut,
at 9
G.
Eastern, 6 in the West. We're going to turn now
It's
to
blank.
that wildfire emergency in California,
That's why I
where more
like
than
your cut.
2 dozen major fires are burning tonight. Nearly 80,000 people have been told to evacuate. Wineries have gone up in smoke, and red flag warnings are in effect as tropical storm force winds fan the flames. CBS's Jonathan Vigniotti is there.
Tonight, parts of California's wine country incinerated by a wildfire that continues to burn out of control.
Warning, fire evacuation in progress.
Powerful winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour fanned the flames overnight, more than quadrupling the number of acres burned in Napa and Sonoma counties. In an instant, home after home nestled along the hillsides quickly became kindling. Nearly 80,000 people have been ordered to evacuate.
Wait 1 second.
500 structures are under threat. Firefighters are
Mama, do you have a charger I can use?
Santa Rosa, a city of
Where's yours?
177,000
Mine's right here.
residents.
Okay, what's
Just
wrong?
like earlier, it wasn't working for you.
Oh no, I have one, but it's the same thing. It ain't working. Here, let me see if this thing stick it. Give me your stuff.
I'm pretty sure it's not the base, because I know our bases last a long time.
See if this thing fit in your phone.
In 2017, the Tubbs fire killed 22 people here.
See if that fit in your phone. In your iPad. I think it's your damn iPad. Fuck that.
Firefighters have been going from neighborhood to
You
neighborhood,
done messed that shit up.
worried that they could ignite more flames. Nora.
Like your cut, G.
Try this, zip it up. Because y'all tears plug up.
Protests over the shooting death of Breonna Taylor have been largely peaceful. Well, today, former detective Brett Hankerson
See, it's not working. It didn't come on.
For firing 10 shots wildly, some hitting a neighbor's apartment.
See, get that thing. I don't think it's gonna come on.
Questions about the officer's actions. Here's CBS's Adriana Diaz.
Ah, stop that. That wiggle, you can't make the thing. It's supposed to plug and it's supposed to come on immediately. See, that shit ain't gonna work. That go to your hotspot. Give it that. Because y'all tears up a charge. I don't know, I've been having the same damn charger forever. I don't know how you gonna charge. Your shit don't work in it.
Myself, this don't work.
That other, yeah.
On my phone?
Yeah.
Probably if it starts.
But I'm saying, where your charger that I bought you?
My charger is right here.
And it don't work in it?
No.
Why though?
Because my charger is broken.
Broke where?
I don't know. It won't charge my thing.
Yeah, but it would. Okay, go back in that room and see if it worked back there. It was working earlier, you said. How does it work sometime and it don't work all the time?
It was working the whole weekend and all.
But why? It's used that white one?
I didn't use any base. It just said the base wasn't working.
Oh. So it's probably the base.
Or maybe it still could be the core.
No, it's got to be the base.
With 15 states averaging positivity rates above 10%. Here in New York, there has been an uptick in cases, just as most New York City public schools are set to reopen for in-person learning.
Can you sit over here, Christopher, now?
Nikki Batir hospital after his wife told police that he was abusive, armed, and possibly suicidal. Here's CBS's Manuel Borges.
This body camera video shows the takedown of former Trump campaign manager Brad Parscale after a standoff with Fort Lauderdale police at his home. The incident started Sunday afternoon with a 911 call from a woman who stopped to help Parscale's wife, Candace, after the couple argued.
She came up and she heard the gunshot. She doesn't want to walk back in. She's worried he shot himself.
According to the police report, Candace Parscale told officers Brad has made suicidal comments and drinks and suffers from PTSD. Officers believed he was under the influence of alcohol. His wife said he had several firearms. The police found 10.
Can you come outside with no weapons, please?
Both your arms. Have you been hurt any?
The caller and officers also noticed bruises on both of his wife's arms. In the report, she says they occurred a few days ago during an altercation with Bradley. Parscale had become a prominent figure in the president's circle, running the digital side of the 2016 campaign and becoming campaign manager of the 2020 re-election bid until July, when he was demoted.
The campaign issued a statement reading in part, Brad Parscale is a member of our family, and we all love him. We are ready to support him and his family in any way possible. Police say Parscale is not charged with a crime. He was hospitalized under Florida's Baker Act, which allows for the involuntary commitment of up to 72 hours and a mental health evaluation for those who are deemed a threat to themselves or others. Nora?
I can hold that.
Manuel Marquez, thank you. Kamala Harris campaigned in North Carolina today. Joe Biden was there last week, while President Trump has visited the state 5 times in a month. And for good reason. North Carolina is a crucial swing state with 15 electoral votes. CBS's Janet Shamlian found one issue has energized both campaigns there. In our series 2020 America Decides, every state has a story.
At a fundraising fish fry in Raleigh, a side order of Supreme Court politics.
I think he should wait like the lady on her dying bed asked him to do.
Across town, at an American Legion yard sale, support for the president's pick.
The choice of the Supreme Court, I think, needs to be a constitutionalist.
While the nomination has energized voters, we found it hasn't changed minds. The economy, healthcare, and coronavirus, the biggest issues. Kathy Martin is for Biden based on Trump's COVID response.
His handling of the pandemic has been outrageous.
There's going to be another video coming up tomorrow, so look up for that one.
And the FDA is just totally inexcusable.
Deanie Roosh is a Vietnam veteran for President Trump.
He believes in the country, believes in the people, he believes in the, the military.
The state has become more populated and diverse since 2016. New residents like Yuffie Wu.
South Carolina is a swing state, so my vote counts. So yeah, I'm gonna vote.
With a robust economy here, for many, that's the decider.
Before the pandemic, it was the best it had been in 50 years. That says something.
You're probably wondering, is this a video where you show leaks or something? No. This Fortnite gameplay.
You have to do better.
Janet Shamlian, CBS News, Raleigh, North Carolina.
And there's still much more news ahead on tonight's CBS Evening News. Deadly tap water. How did a brain-eating parasite get into one town's water supply, killing a 6-year-old boy? And what's being done to make the water safe? Plus, they've earned their spot in history, how 3 women are making their mark in the NFL.
People everywhere living with type 2 diabetes are waking up to what's possible.
Way over there fighting the thing. Let me do it.
Let me see.
Child, go put that shit back.
Vomiting and diarrhea may lead to
Go put it back.
dehydration, which may worsen kidney problems.
Now.
What's possible?
Let me see how you're recording. Let me see. I paused it. Or in someone. Okay, so can I see the recording clip you just did?
Say the boy died from a brain-eating parasite that was found in his town's water supply.
That we don't do.
If anyone sees his sister, Clara, which you probably won't say, Christopher, I try not to meet her.
I just Castillo believes her son was infected while playing at a local splash pad, which is now
Whatever
closed.
you want to call it, get off his shit. He can't record.
Castillo says her son was diagnosed. According to the CDC, the organism is found in warm freshwater lakes and rivers. People can get infected when the amoeba enters the nose, but they cannot get infected if they swallow it. Now, state officials say they are working with the city to flush and disinfect the entire system. But Castillo says it comes too late for her family.
I have to let go of my baby. It's the hardest thing I will ever have to do.
She says they're heartbroken, but hopeful their story will save another child's life. Mireya Villarreal, CBS News, Dallas.
And coming up next, a first for the NFL, how 3 women made history on the gridiron.
If you can't watch the CBS Evening News, you can listen. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Sponsored by US Bank.
There's still a few things Americans agree on. The importance of speed, hard work, and great outdoors. So we built a future for each of them. We electrified the Mustang and engineered it to get from 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Put a hybrid engine in the all-new F-150 that works as hard as it does smart. Then reimagine the Bronco as an off-roading, high-performance wild animal. This is the future we're building, and we're building it today. Advanced non-small cell lung cancer can take away so much. But today, there's a combination of 2 immunotherapies you can take first. One that could mean a chance to live longer. Opdivo plus Yervoy is for adults newly diagnosed with non-small cell lung cancer that is spread and that tests positive for PD-L1 and does not have an abnormal EGFR or RAF gene. It's the first and only approved chemo-free combination of 2 immunotherapies that works together in different ways to harness the power of the immune system.
Wow, a teammate
Opdivo
already
plus
died.
Yervoy equals a chance for more days, more nights, more beautiful weekends, more ugly sweaters, more big hugs, more
You fight Dr. Doom. You always use shockwave grenades.
Wow.
Some of these problems may happen more often when Opdivo is used with Yervoy. See your doctor right away if you have a nervous cough, chest pain, shortness of
Why does he always talk?
severe stomach pain, nausea or vomiting, dizziness, fainting, extreme tiredness, weight changes, constipation, excessive thirst, changes
All
in
that stuff on the
eyesight,
Xbox?
rash, itching,
That's
confusion,
good.
memory problems, muscle pain or weakness, joint pain, flushing, fever, shaking your hands and
My
feet,
voice is
using no other possible side effects. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions, including immune system problems, or if you've had an organ transplant or lung, breathing, or liver problems.
I got someone better at the game.
A chance to live
My
longer.
teammates are
Ask your
literally
doctor
bots.
about it. Thank you to all involved in our clinical trials.
With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase every day.
Objection! My credit card doesn't earn double miles on every purchase.
I object to your objection. With the Capital One Venture Card, you earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And may it please the court, earn 100,000 bonus miles when you spend $20,000 in your first year.
I'll allow it.
No further questions, Your Honor. Well, just one. What's in your wallet?
Wow. That man just put him with a pistol.
Takes strength. So here's to the strong who trust in our performance and comfortable, long-lasting protection.
No good job.
Because your strength is supported by ours.
Already got the
Depend.
trigger
The
finger
only thing
on.
stronger than us
Let
is
me
you.
kiss on
It's a
Bobby
familiar
like that.
story, and it's just ruining your sleep and
I was
next day
like,
too. Taking his eyes out at night relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. Plus, it works faster than Claritin, and on first dose provides the same relief as Zyrtec at nearly half the size. You guys all take Zyrtec at night. The new 50 plus. The important part isn't the number, it's the plus. Switch your wireless service to Consumer Cellular, and these are just some of the pluses you can expect. Excellent reliability. Use the nation's largest premium networks. Plus, maximum value. You get top text and data for just $20 a month. Plus, superior customer support. We've been ranked #1 by J.D. Power 9 times in a row. Plus, total flexibility. You can change your plan anytime. It all adds up to amazing value. See how much you can save at Consumer
I can't say to this guy I like your cut. But he has no hair to cut.
Email verify@khou.com, messages on Facebook, or use the hashtag KHOUverify.
Sunday saw a first down toward the gender equality end zone. The game between the Cleveland Browns and Washington was the first in the NFL's 101-year history with a female coach on each sideline and a female official on the field. Jennifer King is a coaching intern for Washington. Callie Brownson is the incredible pioneers. We'll be right back.
Hello. Do you have a mic?
You're clearly someone who takes care of yourself. So when it comes to screening for colon cancer, don't wait. Because when caught early,
Freaking
it's more
Fortnite
common.
gameplay.
Like Cologuard, a non-invasive and detect altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages. Tell me more. It's for people 45 plus at average risk for colon cancer, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your prescriber if Cologuard is right for you. I'm on it. That's a step in the right direction.
When I was laid off.
If you're wondering who's playing right now, that's my sister.
This is a free video curriculum that can teach anyone basic digital skills. When you lift up one person, you lift up the entire community.
Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Jen. Hi, so you're the scientist here. Does my Aveeno Daily Moisturizer really make my dry skin healthier in one day?
It's true, Jen. Really? This prebiotic oat formula moisturizes to help prevent dry skin.
Sorry if anything looks blurry.
It's our nature.
Honey. Honey, this is taste. NyQuil Honey. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coffee making, stuffy head fever, best sleep.
Whoever that guy is, he needs to chill, dude.
Liberty Mutual customizes your
Look, I'm breathing into the mic.
Just get a quote at libertymutual.com.
That guy needs to like and subscribe, unless he's gonna be like that for the rest of his life. And if you didn't already, like and subscribe.
Liberty, 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 liberty. All OTC pain relievers, including Voltaren, have one thing in common. None are proven stronger or more effective against pain than Salon Paws Patch Large. Their surprising power in this batch. Salon Paws. Dependable, powerful relief.
On tomorrow's CBS Evening News, we go behind the scenes in Cleveland as both candidates prepare for the first presidential debate. And if you can't watch us live, don't forget to set your DVR so that you can watch us later. That's tonight's edition of the CBS Evening News. A reminder to stay positive, test negative. I'm Nora O'Donnell in the nation's capital.
And if you want to see my
right
sister make a channel,
Good night.
like and subscribe.
KHOU 11 News at 6 starts now.
A college freshman from Houston says she is. A college freshman from Houston says she's traumatized after police showed up to her dorm room with guns drawn. First, a declaration of disaster. Now the governor himself is heading to Lake Jackson, where a young boy died from a brain-eating amoeba. And cast your ballot without ever leaving your car. We verified the drive-through voting process. But first, we've got breaking news to tell you about in Northeast Houston, where police are investigating a possible murder-suicide. This is video from Air 11 over the scene along Wildwood Springs Lane, which is not too far from Beltway 8. Here's what we know. Police said they have found 2 adults dead, a man and a woman. We'll continue to follow this story, get updates. As soon as we get more information, we'll pass along to you. Now to the other big story tonight. Texas Governor Greg Abbott is heading to Lake Jackson. He and the State Commissioner for Environmental Quality will update us on what's happening there tomorrow. Lake Jackson's water supply tested positive on Friday for a brain-eating amoeba. That rare amoeba killed 6-year-old Josiah McIntyre earlier this month. Lake Jackson is now under a boiled water.
No, all that guy's been doing is like breathing to the microphone.
His families work to make sense of what's happening. Melissa Correa has more.
Texas National Guard members are expecting to load 3,500 cases of water into
What is
cars
that
today.
loot?
They're distributing the free bottled water at Brazos Ford College until 7 tonight. Lake Jackson can't flush its water supply fast enough. CDC testing found a brain-eating amoeba at the city's splash pad and in a water hose spigot at the home of Josiah McIntyre. The 6-year-old boy had played with water at both sites. Josiah complained of a headache earlier this month. His brain swelled and he died just days later. Lake Jackson immediately shut down the splash pad. City manager Modesto Mundo says the state is investigating Lake Jackson's water supply. While we still don't know how the amoeba got into the city's water.
Chlorine was low in 14 spots, and so that came back. That has never happened to us.
That's what sparked the boiled water notice, because you don't get infected with the amoeba by drinking water. You only become infected when the contaminated water goes far up your nose.
We're trying to find out the truth. Just like that's what I've made the commitment to the family. We want to know the truth, how it got into the system, and what preventative measures can we do to ensure everybody that this could never happen again.
The state will determine when the boil water notice can be lifted. Mundo is hoping it happens by the end of the week. In the meantime, Brazos Ford ISD is open and bottled water is available at campuses. Both parents have the choice of sending their child to school or keeping them home for virtual learning. In Lake Jackson, Melissa Correa, KHOU 11 News.
We now know that with a great deal of certainty that the water the BWA provides to our customers is safe, and that state emergency efforts are being redirected specifically towards Lake Jackson's internal water system. This has been confirmed by TCEQ.
Just moments ago, leaders with the Brazos Ford Water Authority held a news conference trying to clear up concern obviously many residents have with the water system, as well as explaining how the notification of the brain-eating amoeba was handled. We'll post that news conference on our
And if
website.
anyone didn't know, the Maya Flopper is out.
A traveling memorial is in Houston tonight. The Say Their Names Memorial honors Black Americans who have lost their lives due to social injustice and police brutality. Ani Ali Ruiz has the story.
We got a loop stiller.
Dozens of pictures line up these British tourists here at Emancipation Park in Third Ward, each one with a name and a story behind them.
We have a lot of history within Houston. You know, we lost Vanessa Gill, we lost George Floyd, Sandra Bland, we lost all a lot of.
He could attack at any moment.
We have very important ties that I feel people need to be able to pay their respect.
That's why Houston rapper Trey the Truth contacted organizers and brought this traveling memorial called Say Their Names in hopes this helps honor the memory of those that have died due to social injustice or police brutality across the country. He hopes to bring awareness to their stories.
You're not alone, because after a few weeks go by and people talk about stuff on social media and stuff, they go back to their normal lives and the family still suffer. So I know it's a breath of fresh air when they know they got people who still going and still fighting for them.
This traveling memorial features over 200 pictures of Black people and other minorities who have lost their life to racial injustice, police brutality, and racism. This exhibition started in Portland on Juneteenth and has made its way across the country. And now it's in Houston. A special event held today to unveil the exhibit to the public, in hopes each picture helps continue the dialogue for change.
It's not that no other lives matter. They all matter. But Black lives have to matter too. You can't just say y'all lives matter and ours don't. When history is proven, we've taken the bad end of the stick.
The Say Their Names Memorial will be up for 1 week. They hope that people don't just see those stories of those individuals that have become familiar to us, but also those of the more than 200 others who have...
Well, you can't do no whole. You don't let you.